Welcome back to another powerful episode of Jillin Off. I am one of your hosts with her fingers on her laptop for once, Christina Walkinshaw. With me, as always, and her 10 fingers.
John Murphy. Oh.
Was waving. She forgets it's a podcast sometimes.
No, I always think that you're going to say my name every time, even though every time I say it, I'm always
I just it's like I'm making a little blank for you to fill in your name, and because I can always hear you going Jen Murphy. I feel like you have a cute game show ring to the way you say your name on the podcast.
Oh, sweet. Well, I have won money on game shows, so I guess
I feel like it's just your calling.
It is. This is my calling, sure.
Just because you bring up game shows, and I don't usually do this, but at Christmas time, it's always kind of tradition in our stockings that we get lottery tickets.
Oh,
so
nice.
A lottery ticket, a set for life, and I did win $15 at Christmas. So I decided to take $5 winning and then put $10 and get another set for life. I might be the only person in my neighborhood buying the scratch cards that are $10. But guess what? This is called set for life. This is a set for life card. And I've won again, and I have in fact won another $10. So I'm set for life.
You got to keep going.
Yeah. What do? Do you take the money or do you turn them into more tickets?
This is so weird because I never play lottery, and I just started playing the past week with my neighbor. We go to 7-Eleven and buy them, and the name of the one that I buy is Set for Life. Is it $10,000 a month?
Yeah.
I just started playing. But I do the same thing. If I win $5 on the ticket, then I buy another $5 ticket.
Yeah, I feel like that's the system. I think that's the way to do it. I mean, am I really set for life with $10? No, I have to reinvest.
Well, you're playing set for day. Set for hour.
I'm set for hour. I'm set for one drink. Accepting I can't buy a drink in New York without buying a meal. So really, I'm set for jack shit.
It's giving you just enough to stay alive, keep your addiction going.
Exactly. I'm set for an Americano. What do you, is it time for our other theme song? Thank you to Andrea Simone for her amazing song off the top, as per usual. All right. And I've already corked my wine, but I'll be doing the pouring sound.
Oh, okay. Oh God, I just painted my nail. I'm such a girl right now. I'm going to open it with a pen. Ready? Oh, as usual, my very last can of modern times.
Did you hear that, beer bro? It's her very last can of modern. Do you?
I mean, I can buy it at the store, but this is my very last one I saved that was given to me.
Well, beer bro, if you're out there listening, let me know if you delivered to New York.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This wasn't given to me. I bought this one the day I showed up and didn't see. Okay.
Well.
Okay, hold on. I can do it. Okay, I got it. Ready?
You got it? Yeah.
Oh. That one squirted a little.
Whoa, we're already starting off with a squirt.
All right, it's going to be a good day. Good night.
What happens after the 69 episode? This is a new one.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. This is a new one. I've never tried it. It's called Nero Grande. It's from Puglia in Italy, which I hate to say it, but it always reminds me of that Meredith Kircher murder and Amanda Knox. I just turned it around. I'm like, great, now I'm drinking murder wine. Murder Town. No, did you watch that? Were you into that? Nobody's really into a murder, but did you follow that story back in?
I did, but I'm really impressed that you remembered the name of the girl that got killed, because I feel like I only know Amanda Knox.
I mean, I was in England when that happened, so there was on every single paper. And then plus I did watch, I think there was an Amanda Knox documentary, maybe. It was a mini series or something. So I think I just watched that maybe a year or two ago. So, and that's all I watch is true crime. So for some weird, creepy reason.
You are obsessed with true crime.
That's it. There's nothing more relaxing for me than to unwind at the end of a day as I sleep alone in New York City and watch murders as my Citizen app goes off and lets me know somebody's getting strangled down the street. I feel very safe. I have too many stairs. Nobody's getting to me.
That's true. They would get very worn out.
You would take somebody in the second or third floor, and nobody's doing the 5-story walk up. There's people to murder downstairs. She looked really concerned. I live in a safe place, I swear. I'm just
okay. I trust you. I'm just really feeling bad because you look even more like murderable with those adorable ponytails.
I look pretty vulnerable in pigtails, don't I? I look like I might be younger than I am. Do you think I'm too old to wear pigtails?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
You don't think like some girl who's like 20 years younger than me sees me walking down the street looking like this, going, "Aw, sad cougar."
I mean, no, not at all. I feel like if you were a lawyer and you went to your office job, yeah, there might raise some concern. But no, I think
at least I never wore pigtails. Now I'm just dropping all the names. So who wants to start? What do we got on the docket? You know, my note page is a mess. I want you to know that I did in fact Google hemorrhoids after last week's episode.
Perfect. Because we got an email. Do you want to say yours first?
I'll hit it. I also, when I posted our episode, I like hashtag hemorrhoids. And do you know how like the most common kind of hashtags pop up there? A lot of people are spelling hemorrhoids wrong.
Oh, really?
Like that's a hard one to spell. Everybody's forgetting the H. It's a whole thing.
Okay, I feel like I lost you, and I'm scared to find you because I might cut you off. Oh, there you are. Okay, now I can see you and I can read. So we got an email to, in case anybody wants to know our email, it's jillinoffpod@gmail.com. It says, "Attention hemorrhoids," and they spelled it correctly.
Good for them.
Hello. Wait. Hello. You can get hemorrhoids from pushing too hard when you are taking a massive dump. Also, I don't know if this is true, but I was told that anal sex can cause hemorrhoids.
Oh, shit. The plot thickens.
I think it has to do with the anal muscles getting rubbed vigorously. That's what someone told me. Warm regards. Kiki Lee.
Oh, well, thank you, Kiki. That's good to know. And I really like the warm regards after.
After talking about like your ass being like pulsating, warm regards.
So I guess if I'm gonna invest still in this hemorrhoid cream stock market action, I guess after I do that, do I just tell everybody that they should have anal sex?
Anal sex.
Yeah. That's how bad I am. But talking about anal sex, I can't even say it. Oh, I do anal sex. It's a new move.
You should promote it on your OnlyFans after all your big burps. Just burp really big and be like, and do anal.
Do anal so that my stocks in hemorrhoid cream go up. I haven't bought any stocks yet. Well, that's good to know. I'm learning a lot on this podcast. I'm learning how you get hemorrhoids, how to spell it. This is a really great year for me.
I feel like I would rather 69 for 7 hours than do like 3 minutes of anal.
Oh, I don't even know how people do that. You know, I have jokes about that in my act. Oh, but not in regards to anal, but in regards to the poop. I did poop at Bubble Boys again. I didn't use. So remember last time I said, I have to go move some product. This time it was the reverse, where I didn't really know how much product I had to move until I came out of the bathroom. So I didn't make a speech going into the bathroom. But when I came out, I was like, wow, that's the most I've ever gone here.
Oh, no.
It was a lot.
What did he say?
The usual. Gross. This guy does not know who he's dating.
Well, I mean, you keep going back, so.
I know. Well, then there was another day where I thought he was alluding to pooping, and I was wrong. Like, we're watching football, right? And so he's on FanDuel now, by the way. And I have a code now so I can join FanDuel and get my free $10 or whatever. So he's playing on FanDuel, makes his bets or whatever. He kind of shows me what he won and whatever. And then he has like some, I don't know, whatever. He gets up, but I'm kind of playing on the puzzle. Like I'm doing the puzzle, so I'm not really paying attention. But then he says, well, I have some re-gifting to do. I was like, oh, that's a good one. I was like, that.
So good.
But guess what? He wasn't talking about shitting. He was talking about taking his FanDuel money and he was putting it in an envelope for his drug dealer. He was seriously regifting. And I thought he was talking about poop.
That's a really good one for poop. And what I'm sorry, rewind, drug dealer.
Just pot. Nothing. Don't forget it's not legal here. We're still living in, I don't know, 2002 over here in New York. So
Oh, that's right. You still have to have drug dealers.
yeah. Anyways, they still deliver. It's all the same.
I was high the other night and I was texting with the beer bro and he said something about being like a big dude or whatever. And I was like, I like that you're big because that way I imagine you can probably, and I wanted to say pick me up. And instead I wrote lick me up.
Good one.
I didn't mean to.
I like it when the typos flirt for you.
That's an awful flirt though. Hey, you want to lick me up?
I mean, it's pretty kinky, but it's basically what I'm looking for in a guy. So,
well, he laughed. He knew that I fucked up.
Oh my God.
You should text high.
What was that?
You should not text when you're high. Or maybe you should. I said a lot of stuff I normally probably wouldn't say.
No, I think it's good. I think we get it. I think yeah, texting high or drunk, it's fun.
I do most of my drunk texting after our podcast.
I can't believe I only poured this wine at 8:46. I ran, so on my Fitzo app, it says between running and walking, I've clocked almost 11 miles today.
Wow, nice.
On my Nike Run Club app, I only started if I'm running. So running, I did 11 kilometers because that app is in kilometers. But I ran across, so I ran down my street onto the Williamsburg Bridge, across there, down, I hung a left on Essex, went all the way down to the water. And then
Instagram stories, it looked like you visited so many parts of New York.
It was so nice. And I've never even gone to the Brooklyn Bridge. There's so many things that you just don't do, like I haven't done because of COVID. So it was a really nice run. Yeah, under Manhattan Bridge, under Brooklyn Bridge. I looped around. I kind of walked through the financial district. I've had my eye on Francis Tavern for a long time. I think it's the tavern that they go to in Hamilton, even though I've never seen Hamilton before. But anyways, that whole area is super bubbled up right now for like outdoor dining. And I wasn't in drinking mode. Otherwise, it would have been fun to sit down at there's actually people drinking outside today. It was pretty nice. Like it was 6 or 7 degrees Celsius because I'm Canadian. But it was sunny and there was no wind.
Wow.
Anyway, but I didn't. I kept on running like around the World Trade and then up through the West Village over to Union Square. Went to the Trader Joe's wine shop.
What is 67 degrees Celsius? Is that like 30s?
I think it's 40. I think because I posted the temperature. I think that's 44.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's not too bad if there's no wind and.
There's no wind and I was running, so I was sweating. So it actually
not too bad.
It felt great. I was like, why don't I do these runs more often in this kind of weather? Because in the summer, I'm like dripping sweat. And that today was actually perfect. Like you warm up in like 10 minutes when you get out there.
I'd much rather run in the cold for sure. Yeah.
And then I came home and fucking napped so hard. And then I continued watching in the dark.
All I heard was I came home and fucking. Sorry. That's so dirty. I'm sorry, Paul.
Time code that, boys.
I feel like we should talk just a little bit about PMS since we both. I think I hit menopause. I don't know. I just never got it.
We're both
skipping a month.
Yeah, I think the COVID period, the ghost period is back too because it's hard for me to tell if I'm late because I feel like there is no period app for a 40-year-old girl. I feel like it's just, during this pandemic, I feel like periods have gone on the fritz because remember what happened to me March, April, there was a month where I just like skipped a whole month and I was so stressed about it. I was like Googling. It was like, can you be pregnant if you haven't had sex in 3 months and you've had all your periods and you use condoms? And it was like, no. Anyways, but yeah, mine, according to the app, I'm 6 days late. Trust me,
sorry.
Not to, oh, sorry. It's, don't worry. I don't want to shock everybody, but I am using condoms. So it's not, I know I'm not pregnant, but it's just so weird for the period. Both of our periods are missing. If you've
Mine is
seen
the same amount of days late, which I don't have a chance of being pregnant, so it's fine. But the only thing that's weird is during this, mine has been coming every 3 weeks, like so early. Like sometimes there's 1 month where it comes twice in 1 month. So I'm kind of relieved that I get a break. But
That's true. I feel the PMS though. I feel the moodiness. Like I feel the and when I say moodiness, I mean I'm crying at
yes
stuff on TV. I'm crying at drug deals gone bad on the show. Like
Well, I text you when I cried at the emoji. Somebody sent me an emoji that somebody I liked used to use, and I was like, oh. Also, I saw a homeless guy, and that looked like an ex from months ago, and I like burst into tears. I was like, what is wrong with me? But then I was thinking, though, I'm like, you live in LA, like you hang out here. Not you, I mean, I hang out here long enough. There's so many homeless people. There's no way you can't see someone that resembles an ex-boyfriend.
I believe it. I definitely believe it. In LA, especially right now, so many actors. There was already like 1 million actors out of work in LA, and then throw in some COVID, and they don't even have their day job anymore. I mean,
yeah, the homeless are getting hot.
I believe it. It's funny you bring up exes because I think it was last Friday. My friend Brian in Vancouver, who I went to high school with, he had like this kind of threw together a last minute Zoom birthday party for himself. And I saw on that Zoom meeting, I saw a party, shall I say, and we did party actually. Like we even did a shot. Like it was pretty fun. But I saw my first boyfriend of all time on the Zoom.
Like when you had your first.
My first kiss, he would have been, I think that was grade 10. I was kind of a late bloomer with the boys.
Me too.
Yeah, but don't worry, I'm making up for lost time. So I took a picture of the Zoom, and I figured I would send it to you on the air so I could get an honest reaction and see if you are into this. I mean, he's married, obviously, so you can't be into this, but just so you could see my first boyfriend of all time. I've sent you the photo of him. I won't say his name. I'll protect the innocent. But I think we made out in his treehouse a bunch of times.
His treehouse?
Yeah, we totally made out in his treehouse. People still had treehouses in grade 10, even though, we were only using them for sexual escapades in grade 10, but,
I didn't get it.
Work.
Did you text me? I didn't get it. Oh,
I hope I sent it.
Oh, there it is.
Imagine if I sent it to Bubble Boy. Oh, oops, here's this guy's photo off Zoom that you just sent. And then Christina stops drinking on the podcast.
Good hair.
Still got a lot of hair, right?
Do you? Yeah. When you sent about the first kiss, it made me think about the first time I kissed somebody, and like I literally, when I think back on it, I had no idea what to do. I didn't move, like I didn't move my lips or anything. I was just like dead, like just like my lips open, but didn't move anything.
No.
I think I was just like, Do you remember knowing how to kiss the first time you did it?
No, I think we were both pretty messy off the top. I feel like we were both like the it was like a car wash wheel, like two of them coming at each other at the same time really fast. Just like
oh yeah.
I don't know. I think it was. I remember it being pretty wet. I remember needed a napkin after.
Oh.
For my face, not my vagina.
All over your chin.
Maybe my vagina too. Actually, I forget. That was quite. It was all new, very exciting at the time. Well, we were both like drunk. We were like, I think I was a bad girlfriend. I think off the top, I don't think I was good. He's like, I don't think I was a good boyfriend. And so we were both like, yeah, we think we were terrible. But he was still very nice. Like it was, it was really fun. It was very funny to reminisce.
Yeah, it is fun.
And then
my first kiss would have been my friend Sasha. The thing I put in the script, we put baggies over our lips.
Oh yeah.
We were like 9 or 10 years old. We wanted to know what it felt like to kiss. So I don't know why we knew that we should protect I don't know. I don't even think we would know what lesbians are. I don't know why we decided to put the baggies over our lips, but we decided
I think it's pretty funny.
Like sandwich baggies and then kiss.
That's so funny though, because then it's, yeah, I could see it. I can see the rationale behind that. Your kids, you're like, well then, yeah, we're not really kissing, but we're just feeling it. And we're putting the plastic over our lips.
But when I think back to it, I don't remember thinking that at that age that I knew like lesbians or that you weren't supposed to. Maybe I knew that you didn't, that it's, yeah, I probably knew that it was just men and women, but I mean, I don't mean that now. I mean, at that age, you don't. I'm sure kids know.
Figured it out now.
But I was, that was the 80s for me, and you didn't see it as much.
That's very true. Yeah, that's very true.
But I guess we somehow thought we should use some mouth condoms.
It's so funny. It's so cute. It's so cute. And we all went through that phase as kids. We're really, oh, what's going on? What's this? Or, I mean, at least it's sweet. At least you guys weren't like at a slumber party, taking somebody's hand and putting it in cold water, seeing if they would piss their sleeping bag.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of a weird thing to figure out the first time you try it, because even as an adult, sometimes you're like, this is a weird thing to be putting our mouths on each other and moving your tongues around. It's very odd. Like sex makes sense. Something goes in a hole. Like that makes sense. But your mouths, you're just like moving your tongue in and out. And it's just,
it's
weird.
Not
the right sync. It's just so awkward.
Yeah. And I do think that you need the right chemistry with another person. Like, I don't think anybody necessarily is a bad kisser, because what's bad for me might work for somebody else. So, and you're right. I don't know who discovered kissing.
But don't you think the chemistry with like just sex, it can be easier to do that than have the perfect chemistry with kissing?
You know what? Maybe actually. And I'm like, yeah, I think, because I mean, all you're doing with sex is, I mean, you fill the hole.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's everything in the equation. But yeah, kissing, it's what is kissing? Like, yeah, it's how fast do you move your lips? How much pressure do you put on the other person's lips? How much tongue do you slip them? There's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, email us at chillin.
Guys, if you know how to kiss, please email us at chillinoffpod@gmail.com.
We're in our 40s. We're still trying to figure out how to maneuver.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, how is Bubble Boy?
Yeah, Bubble Boy's great. We're still bubbling. I'm quite obsessed with puzzles. We're playing tennis. We're definitely bubbling. I'll tell you, we're definitely
good.
In a bubbling world.
Good.
Like I said, I just am getting more and more comfortable pooping there. Just progress,
I love that that's the answer. People are like, how's your relationship going? I'm getting more comfortable pooping, so it's great.
It's so funny because he has a Japanese toilet, so every time I call out that I've just, let her rip or whatever, he's always like, oh yeah, I have to show you how to use the Japanese toilet properly, because I guess there's a whole like sprinkler that maybe goes up your butt or something. I don't know how. I've never had a Japanese toilet before.
Yay?
I don't know. It's a Japanese toilet, so I guess anyways, but it's just so awkward. He's like, well, let me know next time you're going and I'll show you how to use it. But then I'm going to have to be like, hey, I'm going to go take a giant dump. Can you show me how the Japanese toilet works? Like, even though I've already been calling it out a lot, and I've been like, I'm going to go move some product or have some re-gifting to do with that pork chop. I'm going to go re-gift the chili or whatever. I mean, he obviously knows what I'm going, but I just keep forgetting to ask, can you show me how the butt sprinkler works? I'll see myself out. Christina learns how to use a Japanese toilet. I mean, it sounds like a web series.
So you've never used a bidet?
Nope. Have you?
Yeah, just once or twice. But it does shoot, there's like water. You know what it is, obviously, that shoots the water. It's been years. I tried it once to somebody. I think I was in another country and they had it or something. I don't know.
So it gives you a clean bumhole for your anal sex so that you can buy some hemorrhoid cream.
Yes, there you go. You should invest in Japanese toilets. And when you first said Japanese toilet, I thought he had one where you had to squat.
No, it's a regular toilet, but yeah, it makes noises when you sit down. Like it makes noises like a waterfall that I guess are supposed to stop your stage fright. So it makes it
so that you're relaxed?
yeah, there's like this really nice calming noise when you sit down in the toilet.
No wonder you just let out your biggest load ever.
I know.
It has like little frogs in the background, like.
Like, do you ever poop so much that all of a sudden you start going through the Rolodex of what you ate yesterday in your head? Yeah. You're like, what did I eat to cause that much to come out? Like, where does it start? Where does it end? You know?
I don't know.
Anyways, are we the most mature podcast you've ever listened to? Let us know. Jillin pod@gmail.com.
We definitely talk a lot about.
I can't.
A lot of poop talk.
Mm-hmm.
That was one page of my notes. I had a queef 2 days ago that made me be like, and I had just showered and I was like, I think I need to shower again.
But you queefed and you didn't have sex?
No.
Oh.
It was just this weird, big, huge bubble. Oh no, I think it was because I was laying down, and sometimes if you fart but your butt is compressed, it goes up the front. We talked about this sometimes when you're driving.
Oh, totally. Shannon Laverty in Canada has the best joke about that. Or she calls it the clit tickler or whatever, when the fart comes up the front side and tickles the clit.
It usually only happens when I'm driving, and then it, like, the bubbles come up the front, but then sometimes they're like really powerful and it's like bloop, 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 bloop.
I love it. I love it when they really feel like bubbles.
Yeah, but then I always wonder, like, does my vagina smell like poop now?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
This is disgusting. I'm sorry that I said that.
Is this the most disgusting podcast of ours you've ever listened to? Let us know at jillinafpod@gmail.com. All right, I feel like it is kind of time for our segment because I feel like we're halfway through anyways. So we're going to call it pie or dry for now. I didn't have any dries this week. I had 2 pies, but then one of the pies went away really fast because the character changed on me and I didn't like it. So because I'm watching In the Dark, which is a CW show that I'm watching on Netflix, I can't believe am I too old to watch a show on the CW?
I didn't know that was CW. I only saw it on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, but definitely it was a CW show before Netflix. So obviously I'm loving watching it because it's shot in Toronto and I keep seeing my friends on it. So like I saw Nug, I saw Sandra Bettolini, and I was like, oh my God, that's my friends. My friend is the cashier. My friend is the mechanic. Oh, I'm like, so now I sound like I still live in LA. Like,
Oh my God.
yeah. Oh my God. So on that show, and I know you've watched it, so I'm on season 2 now, but I think Max for sure is a pie. Like Max will make you want to Jill off.
Mm-hmm. He's cute.
But then there's also, I started to like Dean. But Dean is the guy, like, you know, when you're watching a show and you're like, what do I know him from? I know I've seen him in something before. So as you know, I IMDb anyways, because I like to know where things are shot. Then I went down and I looked at Dean. So Dean was on Mad Men. He was Harry.
I remember the character Dean because it's been so long since I watched In the Dark. I think I watched that like pre-pandemic. It was a while ago.
Oh, yeah. So he was he was also on Glow.
Oh.
He was like Girls' Husbands. Yeah, so he was on Glow, and he was on Mad Men. But if you're going to Jill off to somebody on Mad Men, it's not going to be that guy. It's going to be John Slattery, obviously, right? What if I'm not a hack? I'm not going to Jill off to John Hamm. John Slattery, baby. John Slattery. John Lithgow, John Slattery. I'm all about the Johns.
I just love bony, silver-haired men. Lick me up.
I saw some silver foxes downtown today, and I was like, yeah. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Because to a silver fox, I'm fucking 20. Like, I must look young to them, especially in these pigtails.
Oh, yeah. You're a catch.
Yeah, I love it.
I did, I have been masturbating more recently, and I think it's because I'm so horny. But there was one thing that happened that made me completely dry. So during this quarantine, I become really good friends with my neighbor who's not straight. Jeffrey, he's my best friend. But he got a butthole. He got like a like how men use fleshlights. You know, like the fake vag.
Yeah. So he got
And
a butt. So it looks like so you can like fake it. You can fuck a fake butt.
yeah, but the butt is like only this big. It's pretty small, and then the hole is like tiny.
Everybody wants a small hand. Everybody wants.
But then he was like, she's like, you want to feel it? And he's like shoving his finger inside of it, and it's making this noise, almost like a chalkboard. It's just like, like so loud. And I was like, oh.
Is that what you're hearing through the walls?
But also, it's like because it was so tiny, it looked like I'm afraid to say this because it's so gross, but it don't, it looked like a 3-year-old butt because it's only this big. Like it's such a tiny little butt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah,
I don't think it's meant to look like that. I don't think it's like for pedophiles. I think it's the same as like the fleshlight. It's just the same size. It's just a piece of rubber or whatever the hell they make that out of.
I mean, for all we know, we have really tiny buttholes. We just don't know. We never really get back there. I only see what comes out of there, and I would assume my butthole is giant. I don't think I would be hot on the market of the boys. I mean, that girl's butthole is too big. Get her away from me. This podcast is the grossest we've ever been. That was even gross for me.
No, I mean, everything expands. I think your butthole really is only the size of like a thumbnail.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now tell your friends about us.
Oh my god. Should we talk about something that's not? I don't even have anything that's not dirty right now.
All right, can we talk about tuna?
Okay.
Is that a bad segue to go from buttholes to tuna?
I love tuna with mayonnaise.
Okay, so then I have a serious question for you. How do you buy your tuna? Do you buy it in a can or in those like Star-Kissed kind of packages?
The Star-Kissed packages are new, and I did try that recently. They are kind of new, right? It was more oily and weird in there. I like the can.
I prefer the can too. And Bubble Boy is buying the packets of tuna. And then I was helping Dava move some stuff the other day. Not move some product, but not like that kind of product. But she's moving. And so, but she had the cans of tuna, but I think she also had packets of tuna. And I have to tell you, I think the packets are creeping me out.
I feel the same way. I opened it and I was like, this doesn't seem, I almost threw it away, but I'm like, no, it's fine. Just eat it. But yeah, it didn't.
I feel like even when we made some tuna melts and we used the packet tuna and I was kind of creeped out. And then I feel like the consistency, it didn't feel as flaky. It looked a little fluffier. I don't know. It was weird.
I do think it gets more like, because they put some oil in it, I think it gets more oil because in the can it's around metal and it's sitting, but I think that packaging, that metallic kind of stuff that it's in just makes it gooey.
Yes. I don't think I'm a fan. I had a tuna after my run today. Yeah, I have to stick to cans. I mean, what are your thoughts on tuna, listeners? Please, packet or can, let us know at jillinpod@gmail.com.
I feel like the consistency in the packet is almost more, it's less like oil and it's more sticky, like
I think you're right. I feel like it is stickier too.
It's like tuna in jizz.
Yeah, it's too
tuna.
Yeah, it's too grody. I think for the clip this week, just make a montage of us going. Anyways, let us know at jillinpod@gmail.com. Well, we just really like hearing from you guys. That's all.
I did have a question for you.
Okay. Do you want to email me at jillinpod@gmail.com and I'll get back to you. I needed it in email format.
Has there ever been a situation in your life where you've just gotten up and left in the middle of like a sexual act?
This is a great question.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to say yes, but I can't give you an exact story. I would have to brew that for a bit. I'm sure it'll come back to me though. Why, do you have a story?
Yeah, and I can't remember why this came to me. What happened?
Well, remember, like I feel like 15 years ago, all the men made you leave after sex. I was just so used to getting up and going.
No, I don't even mean after. I mean like something happened like in the middle when you were just starting to do something or in the middle of it or something.
Yeah.
I remember like I was still so young and had barely had sex only a couple times, maybe whatever. But I don't know. I think it was like 20. But I was with this guy and we knew each other. We were doing a play together. I was doing theater. And then it was like after the rap part. So we knew each other and it wasn't like a one night stand. And we hooked up and like we were making out and then it was like after the clothes came off, he's like, I gotta tell you something. I have herpes. And I was so young and I just didn't know. And I'd never had anyone tell me they have herpes. I didn't know. So I literally just was like, okay, I gotta go. And I got up and I bolted. And I always felt bad about it. But like,
No, don't feel bad about that. That's a good reason to go.
But that's something you should tell somebody
before that moment?
Before you have some clothes off.
No, totally.
Unless it's like a drunk one night stand, you just met at a bar and you go home, then fine. Yeah, it's gonna come out. But if it's somebody you know and like there's chance to tell.
I'm surprised that not more people, because obviously like a ton of people have it. I'm surprised I haven't been directly told by people more often that they have it. I would, you know what I mean?
Because there's gotta be a lot of people that just don't tell you, right? There's like, if I use a condom, it's fine. I don't have to tell her.
Yeah, I think that it's a condom thing, or if they don't have an outbreak, then they don't worry as much. But yeah, I've only had 2 people actually directly tell me, you know, during the courting process that they had it.
So what did you do? Because I mean, that's a scary thing to deal with. You don't want something for life, but then you don't want to like break up with somebody. Like I feel like an asshole if I stop seeing someone.
Always used condoms, and then I don't know. One guy got an outbreak at one point. I never got it, but obviously we just didn't have sex at that time. I wouldn't even have sex with somebody if they had an outbreak, even with a condom during that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But, and then one guy had it, but he didn't have it when we were dating. Still, I use condoms. Yeah, but 2 people, and I'm, you know, 40, you know, I'm 40 now. It's like, I feel like I lost my virginity at 18. I feel like in 22 years of dating, I probably should have heard I have herpes from a few more people.
Yeah, but you know what? Also, because I was friends with a girl, and this is like 10 years ago, who had it. She's one of the only people I've ever known either too. But now with the online dating and everything, because it was so awkward for her to always have to tell somebody if she was going to hook up, now there's just dating sites, that's what I would do.
That's great.
You just date, you have a whole pool of other people with herpes.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Absolutely. I think that's
sorry.
I need a dating website for people into astrology.
Why?
I don't know.
You take it seriously? I don't follow astrology at all.
I do. I'm getting out of it. Obviously, I don't really. I'm growing up a little bit, but yeah. No, I think the herpes dating website. I think that's a good call. I can see that Laura Hayden is texting both of us right now.
Doesn't she know we're doing a podcast?
I mean, she might.
Nice.
A person just got assaulted 0.4 miles away from me. So
let's not read her text because it's about.
Thank you for saying it was a good year, or even if it was a challenging year, because it's true, and there's lots of things to be grateful for. Oh, yeah, because remember, I was like, people were so hard on 2020.
Yeah.
And she says she doesn't like 69 either, same reasons. And she loves us so much. That's so sweet.
Oh, I'm doing so good in FanDuel right now. You need to give your boy because, you know, we do like one-on-one tournaments. Where you challenge one person and then whoever does the best between the 2 of you. So 50% chance you win something.
Oh my God, I will totally make him so you guys can like add each other as like friends.
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay, I'll make him do it because he's and he, you know, I guess he sent me a promo code, but I literally, here's the thing, I watch football, but then I'm like so obsessed with puzzling at his house. Like if I won't buy a puzzle for my apartment because I'm trying to write and read more at home, and I'm obviously like running off the hook, and I don't want to get off another slackerish thing, even though puzzling is, I don't know, it's great. But the puzzles we were doing are fucking hard. Like we're in the hard parts of the puzzle right now, you know, trying to get through this big blue monster's beard. It's tough. It's
it would break my brain.
Directions. Yeah, so I get so just, I wish I could focus on my life as much as I focus on that puzzle. Like
No, you should be doing that. I can't do that stuff. Like I get ahead. I cannot think that hard. Like, but you should be doing that because, you know, we're getting older and stuff like that is what will keep you from getting like dementia. Like you got to keep challenging your brain that hard.
Ooh, okay, that's good to know. But I will get him to add you on FanDuel because he's definitely getting into it right now. And he definitely showed me how it works. You know, I get it. How they show the rankings and like, okay, so this guy costs that much money. This guy costs less because there's less chance of him scoring any points and stuff. So I get it. And it's fun right now because obviously football playoffs. And you said you're playing also with basketball, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't be doing this much if it wasn't in quarantine, but it's like one of the only things I look forward to. It's just a fun little game, you know. It's like $2. I don't do a lot of money, but I've had moments where I've gotten really upset when I'm losing, and I'm like, all right, it's going too far.
Hey, we can't go to Vegas right now, or it doesn't feel right to go there. So I feel like we're entitled to FanDuel.
True. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support.
You know it.
You're always so supportive.
Sure am. How about this? So first of all, well, there's lots of stuff that I have here on my oh my god. Okay, yeah. So let's start with this one. I have lots of stuff in my notes. Okay, so have you ever posted something on social media? You're having a great day, you know. So the other day I was having a great day. Like, you know, I was running, and then the guy at the deli gave me a free banana. Sometimes Victor gives me a free banana. He's the best. He knows I've had a good run. He's like, free banana for you. And I get very excited. I was like, I'm having the best day of all time. I'm on social media, like, this is my favorite song. This is the best day ever. And then you get home and turn on the news, and, you know, the Capitol riots are happening, and you realize how tone deaf everything you've posted all day has been. Because, like, these people must think I don't know anything, which I don't, but, like, I did catch wind of that.
Yeah, but I think that you probably think that other people are thinking about it more than they are.
Oh my God, I just got home and I felt like such a moron. I was like, wow, that's the most tone deaf moment. And then I was glued to the TV for like, I swear, like 48 hours after that happened.
I think it's the opposite of what you think. I think people go on social media and everything is about that, the Capitol. And so then yours is like a nice comedic relief.
Well, I hope it's that and not people thinking I'm, because in my brain, I'm thinking what people think. This is what people see when they scroll down Instagram, or they're opening up the Instagram stories and just watching them all. It's like, Capitol Hill, Capitol Hill, Capitol Hill, Capitol Hill. Girl gets free giant banana. Capitol Hill, Capitol Hill, Capitol Hill.
That's what I'm saying. They need you. Because you can only see so much Capitol Hill. You need to see a girl shoving a banana in her mouth.
It's the only cure. I'll see myself out.
That was a really big banana.
It was the biggest banana I think I've ever had in my life.
Like, you texted me about it, and I was like, oh, yeah. And then I saw your story, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Is this a porn? What's happening?
No, man. Where's that guy getting his bananas? Whoa. Anyways. And it was free. Wow. I tell you, still got it.
Who gives away free bananas?
We just have a nice rapport. That's what I like about New York. You know, you get a nice rapport with different people in your neighborhood. You know, they see you all the time. You know,
That's nice.
First name basis. You know, I come in the store. I like that. That's just another thing that I love about New York.
That's neat.
I feel like there's another thing that I had that I wanted to talk about last week, and that's still circled, which means I didn't do it. So this is going to go back to my OnlyFans for a moment. So I have a couple OnlyFans things that I was going to discuss. Uh-oh. And I swear to God, I wasn't burping because I was bringing up my OnlyFans. That burp was just coincidentally there.
I mean, you should burp like that every time you bring up your OnlyFans.
I know, right? I'm yeah, it's still going strong. It's still very exciting. But where was the note? Oh no, I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So it's like I've started to. So I did Get Rich Nick, which was a really fun podcast with Nick Turner and Nick Vatterott last night. It was super fun. But they talk about making money. That's what the whole podcast is about. So it's really breaking things down. And I've been noticing just, I always get like promotions. I'm also one of these people that when I open the news in the morning, like I'm out of reading stories for free on like the New York Times and Washington Post. Like I have to subscribe now. And so I keep getting these emails being like, get the New York Times like $1 a week for 4 weeks. And then it occurred to me, like it costs more money to subscribe to me burping on OnlyFans than it does the New York Times.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what does the world come to? Where gas out of a mouth is literally making more money.
I've told like family members and people what's happening with your OnlyFans, and everybody's like, "What?"
Let me tell you, I'm super grateful. But I do notice these things, and I compare, and I'm well priced. I'm $9.95 a month for these burps, and trust me, I've got content. There's no shortage of burps coming out of my body. But the other thing you can do on OnlyFans is you can create Amazon wish lists, and I finally did it. Did I already tell you this? And I got a book. I got the book I wanted.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you create little lists of things
people send it to you.
Yeah, I'm sure you're supposed to buy lingerie or something, but I don't know. Some of my subscribers earnestly are like, no, well, she wants that book. I can buy her that book. So I got this. Yeah, Rachel Bloom's I Want to Be Where the Normal People Are, which I also think is a very interesting book to put on your Amazon wish list when you're burping for money on OnlyFans. So sweet plug to Rachel Bloom's book, and I want her to know, if you're out there, Rachel, I got your book from my Amazon wish list on OnlyFans.
You should tag her in this clip.
Oh my God, we totally should. I'm so grateful. And that guy's giving me $10 a month. And this is a hardcover, so he paid good money for this. And he's Canadian, so he was also paying in USD from Canada. So blessed to that subscriber. That's,
sugar daddy.
Yeah, it is. It's like having it's like having pen pal sugar daddies. Like it's these people I haven't met, but sending me gifts. And I've never been one of these hot women that just got free shit from rich men. No. I'm not saying you're rich, got me a book, but like, I mean, if you are rich, if you're listening, good for you.
The most we ever got was a book and a free beer.
Hey, free beer always works.
I feel like we should promote our show before we end, because now we still have time to promote it.
And it's going to be another sizzle lineup. I love that we're always like, we're getting the best. Well, we're only asking the best comics because we're divas and we've been in this business a long time. And yeah, I'm not, I only want to book people that I want to watch, which I've said 100 times. So yeah, the next Chillin' Off comedy show is going to be January 24th, the usual, right? 7 PST, yep. 10 Statue of Liberty time, Christina time. And so we have Chelsea Toll from Seattle. We have Grant Lyon from Los Angeles. We have, I'll let you do the last two.
Jen Murphy from Los Angeles.
I thought you were going to say John Huck, and you said Jen Murphy, and I was like, bye, John Huck.
John Huck from Los Angeles. and also one of the stars of the independent comedy film Dumbbells. Wait, who's the other one?
Johnny Cardinelli, baby.
Oh, Cardinelli. Oh, Johnny Cardinelli.
Johnny Cardinelli from many military tours. I think he's done like 17 military tours, including one with me, which I'm really grateful for him taking me on. And he's in our writing group.
And he's a cruise ship superstar.
And we work together on Norwegian Escape. And we haven't. I feel like we always tell our listeners what the title of our short film game is this month. But I mean, sorry, we usually tell them what the title is, but we haven't told them this month. So this month, our writer group, we all have to write a 10-minute movie called. Jen, take it away.
It just won't stop. Wait, what's it called? No.
I can't turn the damn thing off.
Can't turn the damn thing off. I said it just won't stop. That's how much I've been working on it. I've been trying, and I feel like mine's gonna really suck.
I know. I haven't started mine yet, but I feel like we all know. You did tell me you could just write about your vibrator, and I'm like, 100% I'm gonna write about my vibrator. That's a genius idea for this title. This show's called Jillin Off. What could be more perfect?
That was my first thought when I read that title. I was like, oh my God, perfect for Christina.
I mean, it is hard to turn off your vibrator sometimes because mine has like 8 speeds. So I have to hit the button. Let's say I only have it on the 2nd speed. So like after I'm done, I have to hit the button like 6 more times I have to go through 6 more speeds until I can turn it off.
Oh God, if you only use 2, I can't imagine what 8 is.
I actually think the 2nd speed's the fastest. I think.
Oh, okay.
Like weird interval speeds after that, where I'm just like those would drive me nuts. I either like a steady stream of vibration, low or high, but I don't like the ones that are like a heart monitor in a hospital. They're like zzz, beep, zzz, beep, zzz, beep, zzz, beep. Nobody wants hospital monitor speed vibrator. I don't like that speed.
Oh my God.
Well, what a way to end Jillin Off with.
Okay. I love it.
I'm now officially a vibrator impersonator.
It was the saddest vibrator ever.
Oh, it's even slower when the battery's dead. It's like zzz, beep, zzz, beep. What was that? Was that good?
All right. This
Okay.
is fun.
Paul, are you out of the bathroom yet? Or... Our producer loves us. Never forget.
I'm here.
Yay! Email us at jillinoffpod@gmail.com and follow us on OnlyFans.
Keep on chilling. Follow me on OnlyFans. I'm onlyfans.com/burpsmagoo. And
Follow me on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Paul on Pornhub.
Bye-bye.